Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today we're doing a pick a card reading about where the energies are mid-December. We're in the middle of the month. If you like to if you like to pick a pile using a card and an item, or if you like to go straight to some sort of zodiac reading, I am going to assign zodiacs to each pile. So for the first pile, we have these little bells with this acorn string, or we have the card of forest, the number 15, and for the forest it is without question a place of mystery, whispers of power you've forgotten. Let thy strength crawl from beneath the ground and remind you, dear child, you are magic. For this pile, we are going to assign Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces to this pile. For pile number 2, we have the little bird box or bird house, as well as the card feasting, or the number 14. Let us feast upon the nourishing and be thankful for thy feast, nor there is there yet everywhere it be. For this pile, we are going to assign Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. And for our last pile, pile number 3, or the number 3, we have a sled. For this pile, we have the card Father Christmas, number 13. How did thy get here? Lost perhaps, no worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good still lives in you, dear. And for this pile, we are going to assign Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer for pile number 3. So with that, please choose your pile, see the timestamp down below, and let's get started. Okay, pile number 1, we are going to start with you. If you chose the bells, the forest card, the number 15, or if you chose by your zodiac, I assign Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces to this pile. We're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Wow, we have a lot of things wanting to be said, some possibly a lot of dishevelment. So for forest, it's without question a place of mystery, possibly looking for something, some sort of mystery, finding something is the energies I'm feeling. For the what's the tea, we're gonna have divination abuser. Are you guys looking for something with several types of divination, possibly hiring several types of people, not just your tarot reader, but just all kinds of sources is what I'm getting. I'm seeing all kinds of people at play here. So we have a divination abuser, look out for that. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and nostalgic. And I'm seeing possibly having a lot of questions having to do with love on the brain. That is the number one question when you are a tarot reader. People want to know about their love life, relationship status. So I'm not sure if you're feeling a little bit on the anxious side, a little bit on the side, having to reach out to a lot of types of readers, different modalities is what I'm seeing. I'm even seeing some kind of chakra opener. Somebody offered you something like that to open your chakras and possibly even charging you a lot of money. So really watch out for that. I'm seeing to let you know to kind of take a break from it even, or kind of seek it out in a version that you create the rules so it doesn't really drain your resources. So I'm seeing some kind of abuser of divination, and they're possibly seeing you as some sort of victim of this because you're really entered into some sort of love question, love dynamic, love situation that you're going through. A lot of love on the brain, and they kind of sense that about you already. So with our tea leaves, we have a shark. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. And I'm seeing somebody is possibly trying to offer you some sort of service or something, and it's just an outstanding amount. It's something that's really going to drain your pockets, that you don't have, that you possibly won't even feel good spending on. Like it won't even give you the clarity. It won't give you the closure, all the feelings that you want from this, like who you're seeking out. So really watch out for that. We even have with this forest and this little witch, just some kind of darkness at play here. We have a broom, and we had the broom with this first card with our witch. New home, new attitude. Possibly relocating your focus into something for yourself, your home, what you're pouring into your home, what you're bringing into your home. So if you're kind of involved in a lot of questioning or needing help or needing others kind of resources or things like that, just kind of really center yourself into focus into your revamping your home is even what I'm hearing. Maybe painting a room or creating a space for yourself. I'm even seeing creating a space for you to become this divination reader. just so you don't get abused by somebody, just so you could learn more about it, possibly a little nook area that you can read your divination cards or your oracle cards. I'm seeing starting off even with oracle cards, that's kind of where I started off. It was kind of just a very lighthearted way to even start getting into divination. We have a lily, spiritual love. Who knows where this might take you? It might take you into kind of learning more about yourself, learning more about love. I'm even seeing Love Language, that book about your love language. I'm seeing kind of a rabbit hole of deep dive into a lot of modalities and pouring into yourself, your home, your family. We have a 4-leaf clover, good fortune. And we have the flute, a disappointment and a friend or lover. So this could be anything. This could be possibly that person that you're really kind of having love on the brain for, possibly not working out, but opening the door for somebody new, a new attitude, a new home, a good fortune, maybe somebody that can possess more wealth or more wealth building resources, somebody that can help you get to a place that you want to be. We're going to take from our winter deck. We have good luck. I'm seeing a lot of luck on your side with this, with the Benny, a rabbit's foot, even carrying something like that. We have intelligence. So again, I'm seeing you kind of carving out a space for you to study something, study a new modality for this mid-month reading for you. We're going to go ahead and take from our tarot deck. I am going to fan out these cards and come up with the rose like that. For our first row, we have a Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of twists and turns. Look out for that. Possibly you've already come out of something like that. Just a lot of things turning, things kind of facing you in a totally different way. I'm seeing like you were focused one way and then it just totally faced you the other way, and now you're having to figure that part of your life out. So this mid-month energy, I'm seeing that things might not be working out as you planned, as you thought, just things really changing up. So I see a change up. We have the 9 of Wands and we have a 10 of Wands, and they're right next to each other. So for the 9 of Wands, I'm seeing you get very focused into something, and I feel like this is possibly getting very focused into yourself, possibly putting all your energies into something that really serves you, something that really puts things into a mode of completion for you. Some kind of closure is also what I'm seeing. You might be looking out for that, some type of closure that's happening for you, something that you were ready to kind of really learn about and put closure in and just leave it behind you. And I feel like the energies are ready to open that part up for you for the mid-month. Let's see what else we have for our mid-row, for our last row. For you, we have the Queen of Swords, the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and for our last card, okay, I'm getting the message, don't really leave yourself out in the cold, really reach out to your people. I feel like you, some sort of like self-punishing mechanism where you kind of do things yourself out of feeling undeserving in some way. I know this is getting pretty deep, but I'm seeing yourself leaving yourself out in the cold when there's people that want to take you in or help you out or kind of help you get your things in order. And really beware of that. Really beware of some self-sacrificing energy, or where you kind of sacrifice your own comforts or well-being. And I see really people want to help you, people want to collaborate with you, people want to love you. So I'm seeing don't turn your back on something. Be careful who you're turning your back on. And I feel this kind of energy of being like upset, like fine, kind of I'll do it myself, and it's really destructive. So just really watch out with any self-destructive energy. And that has to do with anything like overeating, overindulging, over drinking, just anything this month. Beware of leaving yourself in the cold. It might make for good stories, but I'm hearing as well, it might be funny in a couple of years, but it's really something that you don't want to put yourself through, because it's going to set you back in what you're going through already, where your mind is, where your focus is. For our last card, we have a Wildflower. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. And I really like that for you. For our group number 1, if you chose this reading, this concludes our reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. I do my readings for entertainment purposes. And with that, I see you guys. Bye-bye. Hello, our group number 2. If you chose this reading, this is your reading. This was for our Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio, as well as the little bird house with our 2 little birds inside and their Christmas tree, and the card Feasting, the number 14. Let us feast upon the nourishing and be thankful for thy feast, nor here or there, yet everywhere it will be. We're going to go ahead and get started with our What's the Tea deck and see where the energies take us. For this reading, our group number 2, quite a few came out. We're going to take from the top and the bottom and go from there. So far, What's the Tea? We have photo proof, getting evidence. Okay. We also have a girl fight, arguments, physical fight, at war, and competing. And I feel that somebody wants to feast on this. Somebody wants to feast on some drama, some gossip, and it's really a very low vibrational state that you kind of do not want to partake in, no matter how fun it is, how juicy it is, and how much you want to reclaim your name, reclaim your status, or kind of put people in their place. Just really watch out for the feasting type energy with this energy that really depletes from you, overindulges type energy. I'm not feeling it to be a luxurious feast. I'm feeling it's going to really take over from your energy. And I'm kind of sensing this is going towards, it's going to feast on your energy. All this drama is going to feast and eat up your energy to where you're depleted, where you, it takes from your looks, it takes from your energy, it takes from your well-being, from your health reserves. So it's really going to take all kinds from your health reserves. So really watch out for people kind of screenshotting things that you're posting or screenshotting some type of drama. Really watch out for any girl fights or just people that kind of pull you into some kind of unnecessary drama. We have a ladder, climbing towards success. So really stay focused on that. I feel like you're onto something. The energy is currently, you're really getting towards the end of something. You're onto something. You're almost at a breakthrough. So really watch out where you focus your energy is ultimately where I'm getting. Don't let it get sidetracked with some kind of low-hanging fruit of drama. If you need drama, kind of get it from a show, get it from something funny, get it from something else, but don't really let yourself get inserted in something, especially if it's not your fight. I'm saying don't really get into fights that are not yours right now unless you're a lawyer, you're a defender of some sorts, or some kind of advocate. But if it's just something that's going around town or something, kind of just really let it go, because I feel you're in a breakthrough of something else in your life. We have a broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So really watch out for any kind of drama. We have a new opportunities with an archway, possibilities and paths opening up. And I see a breakthrough coming for you. That's the word I keep seeing in my mind, some kind of breakthrough. We have a teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So this could possibly also be a girl fight on one end, but a friendship on the other end. If you're yourself a woman, we have a sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Again, I keep hearing breakthrough. You're on a breakthrough of something, so really watch out what's taking your energy, who's feasting off your energy, who's feeding off of it. We have good luck, and we have this for our last group, as well as the card. We have loneliness. I feel like you're feeling lonely from not partaking in some kind of dramatic cause or anything. It's only temporary, because I see that your energies are better suited in something else. I even see you baking for some of you. I see you really have a lot of energy to give, so really be careful who's going to take it, who's going to feast off of it, because they're going to drain you. I'm seeing a lot of energy vampirism at play, if that's even a word. Some kind of little energy vampires at play. We have the Empress. It's a great card for you. The Emperor. And the Four of Swords. I see a lot of meditative energies. So possibly this loneliness, having to search within, having to go within for something, for your well-being, for your health, for kind of not really wanting to engage in this drama. And I feel a lot of you may know what that is. With the Empress, I see that you're coming out of a very beautiful time, a very feminine time. So really don't let these girl fights and this drama really take the best of you. There's a yin and a yang energy with the Emperor. I see that you have to get grounded, you have to get focused. I see a breakthrough is coming for you. And with the Emperor, it tells me that you really have to get focused on that masculine side, or the masculine energy side, where you're focused on something, where you make plans, where you write things down, where you really sort things out. And the Empress, I'm seeing possibly even fertility for a lot of you, just a time of fertility, a time of grace, beauty, feasting, even in a good way, not feasting off of bad energy or drama, kind of feasting in the finer things of life and the beautiful things around you. So a lot of beauty. We also have the Wheel of Fortune for our second row, and the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and last we have the Star. Again, I just keep seeing this breakthrough with this star. I see the breakthrough energy, something that you really have to search for. I'm feeling you might be really confused, so kind of like leave it up to the universe or even asking the universe. I feel like life wants to take you in all kinds of directions, so you're being pulled. And I feel because you're not grounded at the moment, I feel with the Emperor energy, something has to really get grounded. And even if you really actually have to go outside and ground or kind of sit for a moment and look at the chairs, the feet of the chairs, and really ground yourself, because I see a lot of things want to take you all sorts of directions. If you let yourself, things want to like jumble you up and mix you up in life. But I see that something of a breakthrough wants to come for you as well. So whatever you're working on, keep going, kind of insert yourself in it, ground in it, create a schedule out of it, create a planner out of it, really put it on paper, put it out there, tell your friends about it, tell people you love about it, that you know love you and have your best interest, but really focus on that. I'm gonna go ahead and take a message card. We have a hidden depths. You only see the surface, look beyond. So that's pretty magical for you, to leave you with that. A lot of you might know what that is. And with that, that concludes our reading for today. This was our energies reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye. Okay, group number 3. This is your reading. We had the little sleigh ride, Father Christmas, or the number 13. And this reading was for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer. And for Father Christmas, we had, how did thy get here? Lost perhaps? No worries at all. Gather yourself and clear the frost, for the good still lives in you, dear. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take from my What's the Tea deck. Ooh, I have a couple things coming out. A couple things pouring out. So a lot of things might want to come out. We have legal issues, court, judges, immigration, and lawyers. We have photo proof, getting evidence. So some of you dealing with some legal issues. We have girl fight. These two cards came out in the last reading. So it's interesting that they just poured out. Let's see what we get for them in this reading. Girl fight, legal issues, court, judges, immigration, lawyers, and getting evidence. Did something happen for some of you? Did something go wrong? Are you guys also facing actual legal issues or talks of legal issues? We have a Tower, a solid foundation, success with effort. It's possibly with our Father Christmas, some kind of stable moments coming for you. I don't know if you guys are just getting past some kind of legal issues or a lot of drama, a lot of things that even could have involved the authorities for some of you. We have a Dagger, fears, worries, tense situations. So are you guys fearful of what's happening with the legal issues? We have Ego, triumph over troubles and obstacles. So something good coming out of it. Maybe even a change of your soul to not really partake in these issues. We have purse, pay attention to your finances. Again, with the legal issues, this could be something that's draining your wallet, draining your purse, or even the thought of. We have bird flying, news is on the way. And I hope this is good news for a lot of you. This seems a little bit of a worrisome reading where we're headed with all these cards. We also have the Sun, happiness and well-being. So I feel like things could work out towards the end of all this. And I feel lessons will be learned, lessons that you could take with you for eternity. Just lessons that you could be this elderly person and just really have learned a lesson from this. We have vacancy. So I don't know if some of you guys are moving in uncertainty. Interesting. So we're going to go ahead and go with our tarot to get more clarity. So with uncertainty, possibly what you guys are having to go through brings a lot of anxiety, uncertainty, needing to create some kind of vacancy in your life or finding a new place that has a vacancy for some of you. Possibly something that kind of keeps you out of trouble, keeps you at a place of victory. Maybe with this card that we took out, we have the Six of Wands, and this to me is about a lot of victory. So whatever you were going through, could be going through, are going through, I see a lot of victory in the end, but I see a lot of lessons having to be learned. I see a lot of weary times. We have the Nine of Swords, and possibly the worst of times having to happen before it's over for a lot of you. So possibly this could be something you're going through currently, and it possibly could be the worst of times already, and it only gets better from here because you're kind of getting through the worst of times. So a lot of staying up at night worried with all this or what's going on with all this. Last, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And I see yourself kind of putting yourself through a lot as it is. You yourself, I see this energy of kind of hurting yourself. Like, you know it's bad for you and you still do it. So really watch out for that type of energy or that type of growth that could be needed for the upcoming days and months. We have the Sun, so something very guiding and lovely. And the End. Let's see what else we have. Okay, having to go on to a journey by yourself for a lot of you, possibly having to leave some people behind. Maybe the people that dragged you into a lot of drama, having to kind of leave them behind, ultimately having to find life without them. Just anybody that kind of put you into a lot of drama or into a lot of, I see like discord, like just a lot of issues that really weren't for you. Or if they were at the moment, they no longer serve you. You're kind of getting past this type of situation or lifestyle with the Sun. I'm seeing a lot of guidance coming for you, so really watch out for that. Be open to that, and watch out for growth, being growth minded, growth mindset, choices where you have to make, and a lot of alone, having to go at it alone. Take off the blindfolds is what I'm hearing for this card. Take off the blindfolds and really start focusing on what's important to you, where you want your life to be in 5 years is also what I'm getting. This is pretty heavy reading for just a little mid-month of December. I'm gonna go ahead and take from our message deck, and we have Dare. Take a risk and fly. So I'm not sure if some of you have to take a risk with what's going on, or how you handle it, just different ways that you're going to have to handle it, and nothing dark or sinister, just kind of taking risks in life, even if it's having to leave people behind or having to kind of spend some nights in the cold while you figure things out for yourself. So really watch out for that type of energy. And with that, my group number 3, this concludes our reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.